Imagine a future where you can upload your consciousness, design your biology, or shed your body entirely. What happens to humanity when evolution moves beyond the flesh? For millions of years, we've been shaped by natural selection, a process that is slow, relentless, and ultimately bound to biology. But now, for the first time in history, evolution has a new architect: us. Our species has stepped out of nature's workshop and begun rewriting its own design. From genetic engineering to neural implants and digital consciousness, humanity is on the verge of becoming something new. And the question isn't just how we'll change. The question is, who will we be when the change is complete? Our bodies are extraordinary, yet deeply limited. We age, we break, we carry ancient software written for a world that no longer exists. In the modern era, natural evolution has slowed almost to a halt. Medicine keeps us alive, technology protects us, and the survival pressures that once sculpted our species have faded. But our ambition hasn't. Humans have always rebelled against limitation. Fire conquered the cold. Language conquered isolation. Science conquered disease. And now, evolution's next frontier is no longer random. It's intentional. Some scientists call it the biological bottleneck, a period where technology outpaces biology. Our minds evolve faster than our bodies can keep up. We've reached a point where natural evolution can no longer meet our own human aspirations. So we're building the tools to accelerate it. The first step beyond biology is already here. We augment ourselves with devices, implants, and synthetic intelligence. Neural links connect minds to machines. Bionic eyes restore vision. And soon, they'll exceed it. Exoskeletons give mobility to those once paralyzed and may one day redefine human strength. In the laboratory, CRISPR gene editing is rewriting the human genome. What began as a way to cure disease is now inching toward enhancement. Sharper memory, faster reflexes, longer life. Each breakthrough brings ethical turbulence. Who decides what counts as better? If enhancement becomes selective, do we divide humanity into the modified and the natural? Some see this as hubris. Others call it evolution by design. But either way, the age of the unaltered human may be coming to an end. Imagine preserving not just your body, but your consciousness. The concept of mind uploading, mapping the entire structure of the brain and transferring it into a digital substrate, sounds like science fiction. Yet researchers are already scanning neural patterns with unprecedented precision. Every memory, thought, and emotion lives as electrical and chemical signals. If those could be copied faithfully, could you live forever inside a machine? But there's a paradox. A perfect digital copy of your mind may think it's you. But what happens to the original? Does consciousness transfer or merely duplicate? Is immortality achieved, or is it simulated? Some philosophers argue that self-awareness cannot be reproduced, that something essential is lost when mind detaches from biology. Others believe consciousness is simply information, and information can survive any medium. Either way, this frontier forces us to confront the deepest question of all. Are we defined by our bodies, or are we defined by the patterns within them? If the mind can exist without a body, evolution can finally move beyond biology. Picture energy-based life forms, digital minds existing across vast data networks, or consciousness scattered like starlight through space. Some futurists call this the post-biological era, a time when humanity no longer evolves through flesh and bone, but through information and energy. We might become beings of computation, entities capable of existing in multiple places at once. Our senses could expand to perceive ultraviolet, radio, or gravitational waves. Our lifespan could stretch to centuries or even infinity. But would such entities still feel human emotion? Would love, fear, or empathy survive in a mind that can back itself up like a file? Perhaps the greatest transformation isn't physical at all, but philosophical. In shedding our bodies, we may discover that being human was never about form, but about awareness itself. Throughout history, we've used technology to extend our reach. Now we're using it to redefine our essence. In a world where biology is optional, the word human becomes fluid. Will it describe a species or a state of mind? Will we split into multiple versions of humanity? Biological, augmented, digital? And if so, can all still share a common identity? As the boundaries blur between flesh and code, our ethics, laws, and sense of meaning will be tested. What does purpose look like when survival is guaranteed? What becomes sacred when mortality fades? Maybe the next stage of evolution isn't about escaping the human condition, but understanding it more deeply than ever before. Our search to transcend limitation might be what makes us human in the first place. We stand at the threshold of our own redesign, a species sculpting its future in real time. The path ahead is uncertain, dazzling, and dangerous. But one truth remains: evolution has never stopped. It has simply found a new instrument: us. Thank you for watching. Because knowledge doesn't stop at 60 seconds. It evolves, adapts, and dares to imagine what comes next.
Thanks for watching. This is 60-second knowledge now extended. Because curiosity doesn't stop at 60 seconds. Subscribe on YouTube and follow us on TikTok.